Would it be coffee magic if I didn't drop you on your face? We're back. Oh my goodness. All right. I know. How long? I don't even know how long it's been since I've been live on here. But I'm back now. So, good morning. Hi, Ricky. Hi, Rosa. Good morning, Sarah. Hi, Vera. Good morning. Good morning. Walrus Titty says, friendly reminder to hydrate your beautiful self. Thank you. Okay, well, we needed that reminder. Coffee first for me, but good morning, Beth. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Beth, if you're around tonight, come see me at Suba. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Stephanie. Hey, Jen. Hey, Cassie. Good morning. Good morning. Oops. I'm trying to do all the waves to everybody. What's going on? Who am I? I'm Sarah. I'll be at Suba in Harrisburg tonight from like 5 to 8ish. Just having some drinks and celebrating birthday times. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, if you're in the Harrisburg area, just come by and see me. Suba is my favorite tapas place in this area, and they just reopened. So it's kind of fortuitous that they reopened during my birthday week, right? So I'm loving it. Ah, oh, good. I'll be excited to see you. I'm actually kind of happy that I'm back here streaming on these socials. This is actually, I think I missed it. I will say that. So I'm glad that my ego isn't so big that I couldn't say, nope, it didn't work. Come see me, Sarah. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, Becky. Hi, Michelle. Am I crazy or are you guys glad that we're back doing it this way too? Hi, Janelle. Hi, Christine. Whatever, you guys. We all have to have our things. I've got like a I've got a pimple forming like right here on my nose and it keeps hurting. Okay. So we've had quite a week. I've certainly had quite a week. I was in the woods from like Monday until yesterday. I had hardly any, like, I had no cell service whatsoever and like wonky satellite Wi Fi, which was perfect. And it was just what I needed to kind of unplug and be in my own energy again and to feel more like myself because, stuff over here has been intense. However, However, I'm feeling good. I'm excited. Today is 11/11. It's the portal day, and it's kind of the day that we are feeling the fade down from the eclipse and from the full moon in Taurus. So, how are you guys feeling with the energy today? Like, let's do our 1 to 10, with 1 being roadkill and 10 being a fully animated creature. How are you feeling today? Go ahead and tell me with your numbers. I'm actually gonna say I'm an 8 today, which is fucking bananas for me lately. Janelle's an 8 too. All right. All right. Beth is a 9. Hi, Allie. I'll try the frankincense. I have some of that. Okay, we're ranging a lot between 6 and 8. Oh, got a 5. Okay, so we've got emotionally an 8, but physically a 1. Are you sick, babe? That'll do it. Everyone's getting sick right now. Rosa says she's a 9, feeling very light today. Stephanie's a 6. Desert Living Mama says I also spent eclipse season sick. I did as well. Um, I had COVID, which was horrible, and then had, I guess, COVID induced asthma, which I'm still working with, which hasn't been fun. But it's hard not to get sick when your immune system's constantly being attacked emotionally. Man, I'm so sorry everyone's sick. Sending you lots of good juju. It's also like, I mean, Not that I'm complaining that we've had like 75-degree days in November, but that's not that's not quite right. That's not quite right. I'm feeling a lot better. I really am. So here we are. What we're going to do today, if you've forgotten what we do on Coffee and Magic, or if you're new here, I'm going to pull some cards and get you some messages for your weekend from my one of my favorite oracle decks. This is the Wisdom of Avalon by Colette Baron Reed. So I will give you three things to choose from. You choose which one feels most aligned with you this morning, and then I'll pull three pulls and you'll get your message. In addition, I do have an announcement. Moving into 2023, I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of extra things, but I will be having an intensive workshop. And if you've ever been in any workshop with me, we don't have topics because it's channeled for who is in the group. And this workshop is going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be during the week, it's going to be on a Sunday evening. So the idea for that is to kind of meet once a week, and then we start the week with like having that connection and all that magic together. This is going to be a longer workshop than I've done before. It's going to be 3 months. So, what is that? 8 weeks ish? 12 weeks? 12 weeks. My God. 12 weeks is 3 months. Don't worry about it. It's going to be 3 months and I won't have to do the calculation. But regardless, it'll be 3 months. So we'll be together with each other for a while, which is better to me. And so if you're interested in learning about the intensive workshop and what that means and what do you need to know about it, what it feels like, I will be sending out an email later today with lots of information of what we're going to be doing, and also past experiences from people who have attended other workshops. But what it really becomes is a family, and it's a great way to gift yourself connection as we move into 2023, and also to keep yourself accountable to your own magic, whatever that means for you. Um, as with anything I do, it's meant to support your journey, the way that you live your life, and to illuminate that for you. So we're going to go through a lot of different topics based off of what you want to know. I've had a lot of requests for tapping into channeling and working more on specific rituals. So that's definitely on the table. But again, the container will be there, and whoever shows up for the container will shape what goes into it. So my intention for that is to officially start in January, but to have one meeting just to meet everybody and get the juju going before the holidays get wild and crazy. So I will be sending out information for that through my email list. So if you're not getting emails from me, you can sign up for that through the link in my bio. It's called Magic Notes. You can go to sarahmala.com and sign up as well, and you will get an email. I will also link it at some point in my stories so you can find out more. But I'm excited for that. So, and then other than that, let's get to it. All right. Our three things today. Let's think. Well, being that I'm going out for tapas tonight, I'm going to give you three different tapas to choose from. Okay. So I hope you're hungry. It's 10 o'clock on a Friday morning, but here are the three things that you can choose from today. We've got garlic shrimp, gorgonzola stuffed dates, and spicy potatoes, patatas bravas. So, garlic shrimp, stuffed dates, or spicy potatoes. What are you feeling like this morning? If you're feeling like you want like all of those things, you can choose all of them, but just go with the one that kind of calls to you. And if nothing's calling to you, just listen to all three messages and take what resonates for you. Okay? So we're choosing from garlic shrimp, stuffed dates, or spicy potatoes. Okay? Uh-oh. I'm having surgery today. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Allison. Of course I would pick food. I'm like, are you starving? Here. Garlic shrimp, stuffed dates, or spicy potatoes. I'm choosing all 3 because obviously I've told you what I want to eat tonight with plenty of red wine. So if you're just joining us, we're about to do our card pulls to get you some messages for your weekend on this 11/11 portal day. Um, you're choosing from 3 small plates, garlic shrimp, stuffed dates, or spicy potatoes. What are you feeling this morning? Go ahead and drop your selection in the comments as I shuffle. Spicy potatoes. So garlic shrimp, stuffed dates, or spicy potatoes. Oh. All right, you ready? Garlic shrimp is up first. Has everybody chosen? Hey, Yella. So if you just joined us, you got 2 seconds to choose. You can choose from garlic shrimp, stuffed dates, or spicy potatoes. What are you feeling most aligned with? And I'm about to pull for garlic shrimp. Try to take a sip of this. All right, here comes garlic shrimp. Hmm. Hmm. Hello. All right. Are you ready for this? You ready for this? Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay. So if you chose garlic shrimp, this is for you. But remember, listen to all of them always. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if you weren't able to choose from the 3, like none of those dishes were feeling it for you, just like soften your gaze and listen. Okay. So we've got the love card. This is for garlic shrimp. Got the love card. We've got the hawk, and we've got fear. Oh boy, what's the story here? This honestly, doesn't this feel like new energy than we had from Monday? I mean, I don't think I even posted Mondays. I was really a hot mess express on Monday. I probably shouldn't have done coffee and magic, but I do what I want. So I didn't post it. But anyway, it's a very different vibe than the ones we've had before. So we've got the love card, the fear card, and the hawk. Here's your story. The love card is coming through because you're really having to learn these days what love actually means. And chances are, eclipse season and like, the time leading up to eclipse season, but especially during, has really shown you that not everybody has the same definition of love. Carrie, you're fine. I just started. You're choosing from 3 small plates, garlic shrimp, stuffed dates, or spicy potatoes. And this is garlic shrimp. We've got the love card, fear, and hawk. Okay? So, love. It's incredibly romanticized. Incredibly romanticized. And it's talked about and thrown around all the time. And what you may have realized and or been sitting with or, playing around in your brain with the love thing is how many people in your life tell you that they love you as they do things that actively hurt you. And for how long has that caused a bit of a glitch in your brain that has confused you about what love is or isn't? Everything has the potential to cause pain at some point, but we've romanticized the pain of love. I mean, how many songs literally start with like only love can hurt like this, right? Mm. It's becoming clear probably for you after eclipse season in this week of processing eclipse season, that if someone is saying that they love you, but chooses to actively do things that they know are hurting you, that their definition of love may really not be what love is. It sounds a bit self-serving and selfish and narcissistic, and it sounds like a gaslighting tactic. So, where are we going with this? Love card is up here because you're redefining what that means in your life, which means you're resorting, you're reshuffling, and a lot of people are probably not making the cut. And that's okay. This is scary because one of the things that we are taught as humans is that we shouldn't be alone, right? That it's kind of a failure to be alone. But you're also probably feeling how false that is as well. And maybe you're starting to enjoy your own company a little too much, right? Because you're kind of awesome and other people are not measuring up. And that's okay too. Because what happens on the other side of the fear of this is that you will attract more views. Do you see what I'm saying? More people who have come to this conclusion, more people that realize it's actually better to be in my own energy than to be in a crowded room of energy that is draining me. Okay. Now, you've been getting clear messages about this, and that's why the hawk is here. You've probably seen a lot of birds of prey lately, not just hawk, maybe eagles, falcons, hawks, of course, and probably a shit ton of vultures. But the vultures are separate from this message. The vultures are kind of like really working to clear all the stank energy that's been released into the etheric field. So there's that. So that's your garlic shrimp message. You're redefining what love means and you're boundarying up. Boundarying up. Okay? All right. I hope that resonated. The next one is going to be your stuffed dates. For me, they're stuffed with gorgonzola, but you can have whatever you want in there. Sometimes it's nice if there's just stuff with almonds. Yeah, the vultures are working. They are working. Welcome. If you're just joining us, I'm pulling cards for the weekend to get you your message for this portal day. These are called sensory card pulls because I'm giving you 3 choices and you then choose what resonates most with you. We just did garlic shrimp. Our next one is going to be stuffed dates. I'm doing mine with gorgonzola. And the third one is going to be spicy potatoes, patatas bravas. And you can choose from those 2 at this point if you're just joining us. Hey, Paul. And if none of the foods, if none of the small plates are resonating with you this morning, just listen and take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right. The dates. Also not for nothing, but like, okay, stuffed with gorgonzola and wrapped in bacon. How about that? Right? How about that? Hey, Mary Beth. Carrie says the major shift that I only realized that happened after the eclipse. Whoosh, I can't even like my insides have realigned. I feel just the same. Like I feel like I mean, I don't feel like a completely different person. That doesn't feel like an accurate thing to say, but I do feel like all of my parts have been pulled completely apart and then reassembled. And in that reassembling, there's a lot of reckoning energy and there's a lot of clarity. And some things are hard to see, but they're being seen. It's all the things. All right. A reminder, you're just joining, to make sure you're on my mailing list. It's called Magic Notes. There's a link in my bio. I'm going to be sending out the information for the next intensive workshop. Again, it's going to be a little bit different than ever before. It's going to last for 3 months. It's going to be on Sunday evenings, so we can start the week with all of our good juju. And as always, the container is there, but everybody who signs up brings their magic to the container and everything is channeled live. So it will be whatever it is you need. It will be that. And I'm very excited to get back into the workshop format with you guys because I've missed my fam. All right, stuffed dates. My children are here today. Nobody else's children have off today. I would just like to say, not that this is a problem for me, but there was a pipe that burst at only their elementary school. So everybody else in the district is in school, but not my babies. That's all right. Okay, you ready? This is stuff dates. Tell me if you're ready and don't peek. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's just this school district anyway isn't off. Don't peek. No, just kidding. We're ready. I'll show you now. Okay, so stuff dates. It's the spider. It's the high priestess. And it's restriction. Of course it is, right? Okay, let's talk about this story. We're going to talk about these two first, the high priestess and the spider. Now, if you automatically are like, stuffed dates, okay, really focus on this one because here's the thing. You probably were in a period of time where you felt pretty stuck and like kind of, for lack of better terms, you felt like you lost your magic and your juju, and you're just like, I don't know if this is ever coming back. And now it's coming back. But here's the thing: is it coming back a little bit differently than it ever has before? And is that scaring you a bit? Are you unsure? Are you feeling nudges to do things that feel like they're really outside of your comfort zone and you can't control them? Are you being tested that way? So it's like you're feeling this strong connection, this strong energy coming back, and it's like, okay, I have ideas, let's go, like things are moving. But you're also like, but I can't do that. Do you find that? Like, are you in a place right now where you have this amazing idea and you're like, oh, I should do this, but then like that voice in the back of your head is like, here are all the reasons why I can't right now. I can't do that right now. This energy is over here. It is not playing with this energy. It's trying to mess this energy up. Okay. This is old shit. This is the stuff you haven't quite fully untangled from. These are all of the programs that are still like, no, no, we need to be here to keep you safe. And listen, we have a lot of grace and a lot of empathy for these things because they've kept us safe for a long time. And they are the trappings of a society that is currently falling to the ground, burning to the ground, but is still quite there. Like we're still living in it. And right now, in the in between space, what do you do? How do you surf both worlds and like not get carried under the wave of insanity, right? How do you know what's safe? How do you know where you can place your energy and be okay? There isn't an answer for that that's been done already. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're always looking for the right way to do things, but none of this has happened for us before. So you can't really go back and like read a textbook or talk to a grandma, especially our grandmas, right? Because they don't fucking know. We're the ones who have to figure it out. So that is scary. But here's the thing: if you have an idea and you're like, this feels like a good idea to me. And then all of a sudden, your brain is like, you can't because you have kids. You can't because it costs money. You can't because this, because this, because this, because this, because this. If that's you, just remember that voice is only there because it's dying. It is not in control of where you're going. It's old stuff. So the restrictive voices are just, kind of party poopers right now. And if you can kind of lighten up your vibe about it and listen to the restrictive voices with a tolerance. Like you would listen to your child who's very clearly hungry, missed a nap, and is saying all kinds of shit that, they don't mean. They're just hangry, right? Hey, Freddie. And hey, Andrew, I'm great. I'm great today. Um, think of it that way. Treat the old programs that are having tantrums like small children who need to eat and take a nap. We don't need to take them overly seriously. We can be absolutely loving and we create space for them to calm down. But what don't we do? We don't allow them to make our life decisions. Can you imagine? Just imagine your small child who is very hungry and has missed a nap. And you are like, what should we do with our life? It's in your hands. You make the decision. Let's not do that, okay? You're the one who's making decisions now. So if you have excellent ideas, I think it's time to follow them because why not? What's the worst that can happen? Magic. So you've got the creativity and you've got the magic. Put the toddler for a nap. Hello, Rebecca. So that is your stuffed date. Our last tapas for today, and I hope you enjoyed the stuffed date. The last tapas for today is going to be patatas bravas, which are the spicy potatoes. Hopefully, they're like excellently crispy on the outside and soft and hot and fluffy on the inside. And they have a nice spicy sauce on top of it. Maybe a little grating of manchego cheese. Okay, I'm sorry, Allison. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Allison can't eat, and I'm over here like just going freaking ham on the food. I'm so sorry. But, you know. Anyhow, but that's the last one. It's the potatoes. It's the potatoes. All right, so if you're just joining us, maybe the potatoes message is for you. So I'm going out for tapas tonight, and I chose small plates. And patatas bravas are one of my favorite tapas, which is just like fried crispy potatoes with a spicy sauce on top, and again should have a grating of manchego cheese as well. So just find a tapas place; they will have them, hands down. There's also something else I really like, which is an omelet, and it's like a potato omelet. So it's got thin sliced potatoes in it, and it's the omelet, and I love that too. I'm gonna eat a lot tonight. I'm very excited. I haven't really celebrated my birthday this week yet. Like I took some time off and just like chilled, and so tonight is tapas celebration, and tomorrow is gonna be another one too. So I'm gonna end what has been quite a week with some celebration. I even got a new shirt. So again, if you're in the Harrisburg area, come see me. I'll be at Suba. Yeah, Christine, it's open again. It just opened. I saw it on Suzanne's Facebook page earlier this week, and I was like, oh my god. So if you're in the area, come see me. I'll be there from 5 to 8. All right. All right. You're going to be like, oh boy, with this one. Oh boy, with this one. Okay. So if you chose those delicious spicy potatoes, or just listen, maybe they chose you. Here you go. Here's your message. Look who's here again. It's the fear card. Oh boy. That makes sense. Then we've got the novice card. Also makes sense. And then we've got the cow card. Also makes sense. So much sense here today with these grounding potatoes, spicy sauce, and cheese. Okay, and a glass of red wine. We'll start with the novice card. Now, this card in this deck is like very similar energy if you do tarot to the Fool. It's embarking on a brand new adventure. It's important to remember that because it's a brand new adventure. It's the beginning of something, and it's gonna feel you don't have muscle memory for this, and that's honestly all I'm gonna say about it. You don't have muscle memory for what you haven't done yet. Does that mean that you shouldn't do it? A lot of us, especially in our group, I will say, we are a little bit of perfectionist type people, and that's all right, right? We are usually pretty advanced at a lot of things, and we like to be able to do a new thing and be really good at it right away, and can get frustrated if we aren't, showing a very stellar aptitude for something right away. And that's okay as long as you can recognize that that is not a reason to stop. Okay. You can't just go around being like, this isn't something I'm perfect at, so I'm not going to do it. I mean, you can, but for this particular venture, the message is please don't, because you do want this new thing. And the more that you allow yourself to immerse yourself in this energy, the easier it's going to get and the more it's going to make sense. What's making this feel wonky for you is the fear program. And in this fear program in particular, in this particular pull, the potato pull, um, is the abundance mindset or lack thereof. You're very used to being scared about being financially stable. And you're very used to even continuing to be scared of your financial stability, even in moments when you are technically financially okay. It's like you're not allowed to relax on this, right? You can't drop the ball on it. You always have to be worried about, are we going to have enough money, even if you do have enough money? And this is a programmed mindset, because if you're always worried about making more money, you're always going to be working hard, you're always going to be stressed, and you're always going to be in that loop of capitalism, basically. You're going to be in that. And it's time now to not be in that, but the program is strong. And I certainly can't sit here and tell you, just knock it off, you'll be fine. I mean, I can, but you'd be like, okay, well, fuck you, Sarah. But that's okay. You can say that. Um, you can shoot the messenger all you want. But if you're ready for things to change, you have to change them. No one's going to walk up to you one day and be like, oh, you're fine now. Everything's okay. You can release that. It's never going to happen. You either do it or you don't. And when you start to do it, it will be messy. And that's fine. Let it be messy. But I would ask you, as you kind of like go, I can't do this because this, and this. I would ask you, how has your fear based mindset served you so well so far? Has it been great? Has it helped you? Has it made you safer? Has it given you peace of mind? Or has that fear based mindset made you feel like you belong to something because everybody else is in that too? I don't know. Regardless, if you're ready, the cow is here. And the thing is, which, might sound a little counterintuitive, but the abundance is on the other side of working really, really hard. And that's a program that we all have to kind of dip into and think about for ourselves. Working hard does not always equate having financial stability. And in this country, particularly, you should know that. People work 3 jobs, have absolutely no free time, no social life, are sick because they can't feed themselves, and they don't have enough money. So that equation is not reality. Working hard does not equate success or financial stability. It just doesn't. But if you believe it does, you work harder and harder and harder for the system, and you give all of your energy to it with the hope that at some point it will, but it's not going to. And it is absolutely terrifying to step off of that hamster wheel, because we are told that if you step off of that hamster wheel, oh my, hold on a second. Whew. Um, my live just got suspended. Am I saying too many things? For bullying and harassment. Wow. Wow. That's wild to me. Yeah, I just got pulled off of TikTok. They said that my live access um, has been suspended. I can next go live as a host from 11:14 onward, and the reason is for bullying and harassment. Well, my friends, I think that further proves the point that our potatoes message is hitting home. It's time to jump off the hamster wheel. Like, holy crap. Wow. It's my first day back, guys. Jesus Christ. Um, well, anyway, I'll take that as confirmation that I'm spitting the truths, right? That was honestly one of the reasons why I was doing the the Zoom because it's private. But that's all right. We're still on Instagram and YouTube. We're streaming on three things at the same time. Anyhow, to wrap up our potatoes message, the cow is here too. And here's what's really important for you to know. In order to receive, you have to not only ask, but be willing and open to receive what you ask for. And that's going to take a humbling of your ego and a quieting of the fear program. Because part of the reason the fear and lack mentality program works so well is because it trains you not to accept. How many of you, and I will say this, how many of you believe that if you get help to do something, to accomplish something, it somehow takes away from you actually getting it done? How many of you have that program of like, you're on your own, kid, you have to do this all by yourself? You can't receive help from anybody. Otherwise, it doesn't count. Because that program is what keeps us isolated and stuck in this cycle. Because anybody who makes it isn't supposed to help anyone else make it because everyone else needs to do it all on their own. And it's glorified. Like, I'm a single mother. I'm working three jobs. I have this as something that's been, over my head and making it impossible to do things. But I will overcome this and I won't ask for any help. I won't sleep. I won't eat. I will do all these things. I will torture myself and I will do this by myself. No one ever helped me. That's terrible. How awful that no one's ever helped you. And how many of us have parents who have instilled that into us as well? No one ever helped me. No one ever helped me. No one ever helped me. Like, well, maybe they should have. And I'll tell you, we think that hard work and suffering builds character. But what it actually does is it builds little drone workers that don't care for themselves and don't believe in themselves and just give all of their energy to the system. That's what it does when we don't help each other. And I'm done with that program. If I can help anyone in my inner circle feel more secure, have more, not build like not live in a way that they are feeling like they're struggling all the time, I'm going to do that and I think you should too. Okay? Because it's bullshit. If we help each other, if we help each other move out of that fight or flight energy, we all win. And if you can help somebody, you should. Honestly, if it feels good to you, why the fuck not? Right? Like, if I'm sitting on like $10,000, right? And one of my best friends is struggling to make ends meet and can't do things like buy the coffee that they like or, go to the doctor when they need to. What kind of friend am I if I'm like, well, they need to figure that out on their own when I'm literally sitting on the money that could help them do that and it wouldn't affect me at all? Give me a break, right? I'm sorry, is that like socialism? Who the fuck cares? Like, at this point, can we just actually be people who love each other and take care of each other without constantly thinking everybody needs to earn theirs from the ground up? It's not a dream, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare, and it makes us feel so alone. We're all depressed, we're all on drugs. Like, everybody just needs to start taking care of each other. And I'm sorry, TikTok did not like that message today, but apparently it's the one we need emphasized. If you can take care of your people and your people can take care of you, you should absolutely be living in that space with them. Absolutely, you should be. And um, The people who want to offer you help and then hold that over your head, they're not your people. So that's something to know as well. So there's your spicy potatoes. I'm actually very excited to be back on the live streaming. Apparently, I can look forward to being suspended and blocked, which maybe it means I'm coming back with some extra fire. So, is what it is. I love you guys. Happy 11/11 portal day. You can see the entire transmission here on Instagram. It'll be on my IGTV, and it will also be on YouTube because I'm streaming there and I wasn't interrupted. So if you need to go back and watch something, you can do that. Reminder, make sure that you are on my mailing list, the Magic Notes, because I'm sending out information today about the next intensive workshop. It will be on Sunday evenings. We're not officially starting until January, but we're going to have one meeting before January so we can get to know each other. All right? I love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And, hopefully I'll see you on Monday on TikTok too. But if not, here we are. Mwah. Have an amazing day. I love you.